If you want to eat healthier, save money, and stop wondering what's for dinner every night, meal prepping might be the best habit you can start. A lot of people think healthy eating is expensive, but it doesn't have to be. With a little planning, you can prepare a week of healthy meals for far less than eating out or buying convenience foods. I never used to enjoy cooking when I was working. I think I was just too exhausted after working all day to want to cook. But now that I'm retired, I actually enjoy it. I prefer meal prepping. I'll make a big batch of something, eat it for several different meals, and vacuum seal and freeze the rest for the future. Meal prepping helps keep costs down and saves time too. When your meals are already cooked and waiting in the fridge, you're much less likely to spend money on takeout or expensive prepared meals. Meal prepping also helps you buy ingredients in bulk, reduce food waste, avoid impulse grocery purchases, and control portion sizes. It can save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars a year. And meal prepping doesn't just save money, it can also help you eat healthier. When you prepare meals yourself, you control the ingredients, the portion sizes, and the amount of sugar, salt, and oils. I'm going to share 3 of my low-cost healthy recipes and the cost breakdown for each meal. I'll show the recipe at the end of each segment in case you want to screenshot it. These were lunch portions for me. Your portion size might be different, but these meals all ended up costing about $1 per meal. So my first meal prep is taco meat. Living by myself, I can't eat a whole pound of meat very quickly, but I'll make a whole recipe and then prepare it in different ways for lunch several days and also freeze some for later. So my first recipe is healthy taco meat. You start by sauteing the diced onions. You might notice my ingredients are low sodium too. I don't have high blood pressure, but as a 60-year-old woman, I tend to retain water. Oh, the joys of aging. Then you add the ground turkey and brown thoroughly. I feel like ground turkey is healthier than ground beef. It's lower calorie and has less fat, making it better for heart health. Next, you stir in some taco seasoning or other spices you like. I feel like ground turkey tastes better with lots of seasoning, but be sure to cook it thoroughly. Next, I add half a can of corn and a whole can of beans and stir them in. You could also add peppers, jalapenos, garlic, or lime juice. Let it simmer for a bit. When it's done, you're ready to put it in separate storage containers and put them in the fridge. Then you have several days of lunches or dinners. I like to add sliced olives after it's cooked. Then you're ready to put the lids on and put them in the fridge. I'll keep maybe 4 or 5 portions in the fridge and freeze the rest. You could also store it in one large container, but I like the portion control this way. Then I'll vacuum seal the rest and freeze it to eat at a later date. I just got this vacuum sealer for Christmas. I'm so excited to be able to freeze more foods without them getting freezer burnt. Vacuum sealers extend food shelf life, prevent freezer burn, and are helpful with meal prepping and buying in bulk. I also like to write the date on things with a Sharpie before I put them in the freezer. So here's the recipe. You can see that my portions only cost $1 per meal. And here's day 1 lunch. I heated the taco meat up, then I added a little grated cheese and a couple spoons of guacamole. It was delicious. On day 2, I made a burrito. I used the low-carb tortillas. I added avocado and diced tomatoes. I meant to add cheese, but I forgot it. It was still delicious, even without cheese. On day 3, I made a taco salad. I added a little grated cheese, and I made a dressing out of light sour cream and salsa. It was really good. I didn't want to eat the same meal every day, so I tried to be creative. On day 4, I made a taco pizza. I used a low-carb tortilla as the crust. Pizza sauce, cheese, and the taco meat on top. Then bake at 425 degrees for 10 minutes. It was delicious. For day 5, I started with low-fat cottage cheese, added some pepper, the taco meat, and some fresh avocado to top it off. Yum! My next meal prep was air fryer shrimp. So first you want to preheat your air fryer to 450 degrees. While the air fryer is preheating, put the frozen shrimp in a bowl, then coat with olive oil or avocado oil. Then you'll add whatever spices you like. I just used pepper and garlic powder, but there's so many options. Then toss the shrimp to coat it. Place frozen pre-cooked shrimp in the basket in a single layer. Cook for 6 minutes. At the halfway point, stop and shake the basket. Then you'll continue cooking. 6 minutes was perfect. You don't want to overcook it. When it's done, carefully take it out. You can see I cooked this in 2 batches. I wanted to make sure there was plenty of air circulation. Doesn't that look good? So now I'm going to put it in containers to put in the fridge, but I'm keeping 1 portion out for today's lunch. This is jasmine rice. I added minced garlic and pepper to it. Now I just add 7 shrimp on top of each. I've got today's lunch and lunch for the next 3 days. I might change it up by adding something else to it if I get bored of the same meal. Low cost, healthy, and delicious. Here's the recipe if you want to screenshot it. You can see it was also only $1 per meal. My next meal prep was Crockpot chicken and carrots. I use Costco's frozen chicken breasts. After thawing, I cut them up and put them in the Crockpot. Then you add diced onions and baby carrots. Next, add sliced mushrooms and minced garlic. Next, add your spices. I added Mrs. Dash and pepper. Then add water and stir. Then cover and cook on low for 3 hours. When it's done, put it in storage containers. Then you have 5 days of healthy lunches. You'll notice I put only chicken in one of the containers. I knew I would be tired of this meal by the 5th day and would want something different. Now they're ready to go in the fridge for the week. This is a recipe I meal prep often because it's so easy. So days 1, 2, and 3, I just heated it up and ate it. By day 4, I was ready for something different. I decided to add a little salsa. I love salsa, especially in the summer when I make homemade salsa with ingredients from my garden. So day 5, I just had the chicken. I made a chicken burrito this day. I little cheese, a little guac, and made this healthy burrito delicious. I don't know about you, but I could eat Mexican food several times a week and never get tired of it. Here's the recipe if you want to screenshot it. Again, these meals were only $1 each. Meal prepping doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. With simple ingredients, basic recipes, and a little planning, you can prepare healthy meals that save money and time. I've been working on eating healthier and trying to save more money on groceries since I retired. I feel like meal prepping helps with both of these. Easy to prepare, healthy, delicious meals without the restaurant price. I hope you enjoyed the recipes. This is a little different from my usual format. Whenever I make gardening or cooking videos, they don't get as many views, but I just love making these. I do get requests for them, so I know some people want to see these. Do you meal prep? Do you have favorite healthy recipes? I'd love to hear your favorites. If you want to share, feel free to leave a comment. If you're seeing me for the first time, hi, I'm Julie and this channel's Happy on Monday. Thanks for joining me. If you found this helpful, please like. And if you're interested in retiring early, consider subscribing. I'm going to leave you with a quote. Plan what you'll eat, then eat what you planned. Your body will thank you. Hope to see you again soon.